We have discussed in the classification that there are the sedative hypnotics. Sedative hypnotics means they are working on CNS and they produce sleep or calmness effect. Okay. Now we will discuss the classification as per structure. First class of these sedative hypnotics, that is benzodiazepines, as we have discussed, that belongs to sedative hypnotics. Okay, then what is the benzodiazepines, on how we can correlate the structure, what is the benzodiazepine, just try to understand. Okay, means suppose a ring which is this type of ring, nitrogen, this one. Okay, see, try to understand one. We can understand 1, 2 and 3 and H. See how much atoms are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. See, 7 atoms are there. 7 atoms means, try to understand again, 7 atoms means and 7 atom. Okay, 7 atom. Now how much nitrogen? That is 2 nitrogen, 2 nitrogens. This ring known as diazepam. How we can correlate the structure? This one, di means 2, aza means nitrogen, epene means 7 atom. Okay, then this one easily can be correlated, that is diazepam. Okay, if diazepam means, try to understand again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 atoms are there and 2 nitrogens are there, that is azepine and diazepine. Okay, and here this one, the benzo part, this one part is the benzo part. Okay, and this one the diazepine. That's why this structure known as benzo diazepine. Okay, that's why it is known as benzodiazepine. Clear? Now in this structure we would like to give the numbering of the this system. Means this one the first one, and this one 2, this one 3, this one 4, this one 5, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, in this condition, the numbering of system, this ring benzodiazepine, this is the another substituent, this one the another substituent, this is these means these are the different substituents, but whatever I have numbered the basic ring system, that is benzodiazepines. Okay, just you can correlate by name of the diazepine plus benzene equals to benzodiazepine. Clear? Now if we would like to have a see, try to understand R1, R2, X1 and X2. Okay, now come to the first here, X1, R1, R2 and X3. Here X3, not X3, that is X2, this is X2. Okay, first one diazepam, that is chlorine, methyl, hydrogen. That is next one oxazepam. This is our prototype drug, that is diazepam, that is the prototype drug or a leader, or it belongs to category belongs, means whenever we will talk about the benzodiazepines, then first drug will become in the mind, that is the diazepam. Okay, and that is next one, that oxazepam, just oxa, hydroxy group is there, then you can correlate easily oxazepam. Clear? Next prazepam, pra means that is cyclopropyl, here you can say propyl. Okay, cyclopropyl, then you can easily correlate the prazepam. Clear? Next one lorazepam, try to understand, here we have most of chlorine, but here X2 that have the chlorine, that is chlorine, that chlorine easily correlated with Lora. Okay, that is chlora. Okay, means similarly that is lorazepam. Next will halazepam, that is hala means halogen. Try to understand again halogen. Okay, halogen, how much number of halogens are present at R1 position, means this position. Okay, that is halazepam. Next one is the temazepam, that is temazepam have, what is the difference between temazepam and oxazepam? Oxazepam having a methyl group, that is the temazepam. Similarly, that the florazepam, that is fluorine. See, try to understand last position, that is the H2, means this position that have the fluorine, that is the florazepam. At the same time, it have a lengthy substituent or lengthy functional group at R1 position, that is 2-methyl and methyl and diethyl amino derivative. Okay. Similarly, nitrazepam. Till that, here we are having the chlorine. Here we are having chlorine. But now come to the nitro group, that is nitrazepam, and all have the hydrogen. At the same time, clonazepam, it is a derivative of nitrazepam. Try to understand, nitro group having the chlorine, that is the clonazepam. Clear? That next one, the flunitrazepam, that is flunitrazepam, means nitro and fluorine along with the methyl, that is flunitrazepam. Similarly, chlordiazepate means chlorine plus carboxylic group. See, try to understand again. Carboxylic group, generally it is COOK, that is potassium carboxylate. Late means chlordiazepate means carboxylate. You can easily correlate, that is a basically carboxylic acid derivative. These are the initial benzodiazepines which have a general structure, and this benzodiazepine basic nucleus, and in common these are the main components are the benzodiazepines. Okay. Come to the next, that is the benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines means that different from the normal benzodiazepines. What these are basically, that is first one, that is a chlordizepoxide. How we can correlate, if any oxygen having a coordinate bond with the like this arrow, that is oxide basically, that is oxide, and here you can easily correlate, that is oxide. Okay, that is chlor means that is easily chlor, and diazepam already we have diazepine, that is on oxide, we can easily correlate chlordizepoxide. Okay, next one is that is the alprazolam and tirazolam. How we can correlate? Alprazolam and tirazolam, they have a ring system that have 3 nitrogen, that is 1 nitrogen and 2 nitrogen and 3 nitrogen. Okay, these have such type of nitrogen, means like this. If 3 nitrogen have a triazole, that is triazole system, and triazole have the alprazolam. Triazole, that is a triazole ring system. This one triazole ring system. That's why triazolam as well as alprazolam. Okay, this we can correlate easily. Clear? Next one, the midazolam. How we can correlate midazolam? This ring system, that is, what is that? Basically, it is 2 nitrogen at 1,3 position. Means 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 position, 2 nitrogen, that is imidazole. Okay, that is imidazole. Easily we can correlate dazole, imidazole, dazole. This is the dazole. Okay, we can easily correlate midazolam structure. Okay, next one is the quazepam, that is generally written for the sulfur. Okay, generally written for the sulfur, and here instead of keto group, generally in all means benzodiazepines have the ketone functional group, but these this quazepam have the sulfur instead of oxygen. That's why the quazepam. Clear? These all about the benzodiazepines. Now next category, that is benzodiazepine related compounds. We have written 3 molecules that are first one the zolpidem, first one. Another one is the zaleplone, and third one is the zopiclone. Okay, just try to understand the structure. Generally question, what is the question based in the multiple choice question, that is the basically they ask the basic nucleus, how we can correlate easily, that is the imidazopyridine. What is the imidazo? 1,3 position having 2 nitrogen, that is the imidazole. This one is the imidazole. Okay, another one, this part is nitrogen common with both ring system, that is pyridine. Okay, that is pyridine. Okay, then that's why we call that is the imidazopyridine. Okay, that's why zolpidem is the imidazopyridine. Next one is the zaleplone. That zaleplone, that is the again derivative of pyrazolopyrimidine. Pyrazolo, that is 2 nitrogen having a bond between the nitrogen, that is pyrazolo. This one the pyrazolo, and this one the pyrimidine. Okay, that's why it is the derivative of pyrazolopyrimidine. Here, come to the next one, that is zopiclone. That is the derivative of pyrrolopyrazine. How it is pyrrolo? This is the pyrrolopome, and this one the pyrazine. This one the pyrazine. Okay, and this one the pyrrole. Okay, that's why this is known as pyrrolopyrazine. The pyrrolopyrazine. Clear? These all about what is that? Benzodiazepines and their relative drugs. Okay.